Milwaukee can be pretty deceiving because people, when you talk about Milwaukee, they think of the cold in the wintertime. And, you come up here in the summertime and it's like you walk through a time warp. It's like, wow, what happened? This isn't the Milwaukee that I thought or knew or had heard so much about.
I love being that person who gets to introduce them to a bit of our city's culture. So I do not like to let people who drink beer leave the bar without at least trying 2 or 3 different things.
If we can show people what a great community we are, then the rest is history.
My grandmother grew up in Japan, and she was a teenager when Nagasaki and Hiroshima happened. So when she met my grandfather and they got married, she was very excited to come to the United States. Because of what she did and the sacrifices she made, now I'm able to be here. I viewed my jobs in hospitality more as a job versus a career. I was going to school at the same time, and as I saw it sort of becoming a path to a career, or that I could have a career in hospitality, school just became less practical for me. For a while, I wanted to be president of the United States. I'm the type of person that when I get into a situation, I like to figure out what's going on, and I always want to improve something or make it better. I think it's really important to support new Milwaukee businesses. If somebody comes in and they order something that's not local, I'll usually say, we definitely have that, but have you tried this? And try to get them to try a local craft beer. I started here as a server, and I'm always looking around and I see opportunities and things and offer guidance, and I think that's sort of what drove me to pursue a leadership position. Because I sort of had that eye for things, I was always willing to kind of jump in and help out, and that's sort of what got me to the next level. So today is my last day at Milwaukee, which is very bittersweet for me. I was hired the day we opened, so I've seen this restaurant from the day we opened all the way to where we are now, and been a part of it in different capacities all the way through. So I have a similar opportunity just down the street from here at the new Westin Hotel, which is also managed by White Lodging, to open Stella Van Buren, which is a modern Italian-American steakhouse. It's been an amazing, amazing experience. I always say whenever a server or a bartender or a front desk representative at the hotel feels discouraged, I say, you know what? Like, you're always gonna have a great story to tell later. So just keep a smile on your face, get through it no matter what it is, because you're always gonna have a great story. I know my grandmother would be very, very proud of what I'm doing now. I wish I could invite them there for dinner and show them where I'm working, but I know if they were here, they'd be very proud of me.
I've lived my whole life here. I was born here, went to kindergarten, grade school, high school, UWM, all the way through to a PhD. I had a desk job. I retired. It got old, and I just wanted to do something else. One thing I did was I bought my dream house, but there was something missing. It was just me and Larry the dog. My kids are gone, my son lives in New York, my daughter's traveling all over the place. Then I started looking around for something else that I could do during the day, and I found Discovery World on the web. So I came in and talked to them, got the job, and the rest is history. I absolutely love it. I get out of the house 3-4 days a week. I get to talk to all these people from all over the place. I get to make little kids happy. It's just fabulous. Going up, going up. They're kind of nifty. They can get very, very, very big. With the money that I get from my retirement, I can take the money that I make here and put that totally aside to do the house renovations. I have this Milwaukee thing going. I have a lot of family stuff. This one is a family gathering in the basement of a house on Lincoln Avenue, which was probably a fire hazard. My kids bought me a poster of the trackless trolleys. I have all this Milwaukee stuff. If I find it in a thrift shop, I snap it up. I have high hopes for Milwaukee. I know Milwaukee is just going to get better because we are all working together to make this a better place to be. Discovery World and places like Discovery World are important parts of the fabric of our community. It just gives me a new appreciation for my hometown. It's going to be great. just watch it grow.
Ladies, how are you doing this afternoon? How are you doing today? Well, I was born and raised here in Milwaukee and everything, so I've been here all my life. You know, I've been blessed with 2 children. I started out as a team attendant with the Milwaukee Bucks organization, you know, and I worked with them for close to 29 years. When I was with the Bucks organization, you know, I missed a lot of the time of my kids growing up, you know, in their younger years because I was on the road a lot. Because I would travel on all the road trips and everything. So, you know, there were times that, you know, I would miss, you know, like birthdays, you know, or school events. To me, those were moments, you know, that I would always cherish, and I know it hurt me a lot that I wasn't there for those moments and everything. But now, you know, I'm kind of making up for lost time now, because this job allows me the opportunity to spend a lot more time with them. Now I'm home a lot more. When I first started, I was more of an introvert, more shy type individual, but it brought me out with the position that I have. It's opened me up to be open a lot more to the guests and everything, and not open up myself to them, but also, you know, feel more comfortable in talking with people that I probably never would have, you know, done before. I'm a big music guy, so I love listening to music. A lot of people laugh at me when they find out that my favorite music is country, so I'm a big country and NASCAR guy, so you give me those 2, I'm good to go. I'd like to, you know, guests to just remember me as the person who made their stay here in Milwaukee and at the Pfister Hotel an enjoyable one. I take a lot of pride in what I do, and, you know, I like to be a difference in people's lives and everything in some way, shape, form, or fashion. And anything that I can do along those lines and aspect, you know, it's good for me. I can go home and be content with the day that I put in. Very proud of our city, you know, and where it's headed and where it can continue to grow.
I like seeing the inclusion of diverse talent. I think that's really, really important and really necessary for the city to continue to grow and develop, that we offer that opportunity to everyone.
I love promoting Milwaukee because I love my city. I love Wisconsin, and this is a great way for me to be an ambassador for us.